up, guys? Welcome back to the DC Show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Tuesday. And guys, let's actually talk some New Balance news. Now guys, I know for a fact you've been following the channel for a long time. You do know that I am a huge fan of Nike and Air Jordan. But I want to let you guys know also I am a fan of the New Balance shoe. Now, how do you guys feel about the overall New Balance brand? And I'm only asking that, guys, because a lot of people kind of hate on New Balance, but then there's a lot of people out here too that actually love the brand as well. It's kind of one of those brands that to me kind of walk the thin line, okay, or they walk the fence, so to speak. You got your haters on one side and you got your people that love it on the other side, okay? So you guys let me know down below in the comment section how y'all feel about the New Balance shoe. Now the thing is, guys, I don't know if you knew this or not, but New Balance is a staple of Washington, D.C., which is actually my hometown, hence the D.C. show as well, okay? So I got a request from another subscriber a little while ago, and they actually wanted to, or they requested me to actually talk about the New Balance shoes, and, I agreed to it. I said, you know what, yeah, you're absolutely right, because it is a D.C. staple. I'm from the city, so it would only make sense for me to not only to grant your wish, but to talk about another brand that's so iconic, especially in Washington D.C. Okay, now I can't speak, guys, on the state of Ohio or any other state in this country, but I know for a fact that this shoe is loved within the city, so I gotta start showing these shoes some love. All right. But I got some information for you guys today I want to talk about. They are the 990s, and this version is the V5s. Now, they are supposed to be dropping in April of this month and this year, 2019. I will give you guys the price point of the shoes. I'll give you guys the actual release date of the shoes. Same old deal like with the Nike guys. We'll talk about the ins and outs of the shoe. I'll go over the materials, etc. I don't have the physical shoe with me today, but what I do have is another version of these shoes, or the 990s for that matter, guys, and I'll do a separate video on that a little bit later on to kind of give you guys an update on those shoes, and we'll go from that point. All right, but that's a little bit separate. All right. So let's actually get into some of the information on these shoes, guys. Now, it does say that whether a daily driver for suburban dads, wow, or a trending silhouette amongst fashion subcultures, the New Balance 990s has paved a space as a true cultural icon. The Boston-based footwear label, with its decades of producing the model, are now set to introduce the fifth update, boasting refined construction and design on their ever-recognizable gray palettes. Modernized for the current fan base, the pair updates aesthetics for one clean in appearance while incorporating new elements like the TPU power straps, the Ortholite inserts, and modified iconography, sorry about that, guys, on both the tongue as well as the foxing. Now, pig suede bolsters the overall fabrication in conjunction with the high-end mesh, while reflective accents add notes of subtle utility. Alright, guys, so that's the gist of the fabric there. Now, one thing about New Balance, guys, is the fact that the fabric has never really changed over the years. It's always been that suede. Some of them have the nubuck, some of them even have the leather material. Okay, so New Balance has always been a great shoe, but again, because of the suede and things like that, you got to be careful of those shoes, because they are not only lint magnets, but they are stain magnets as well. Okay, so if you one of those type of people that are not careful and you spill something on these shoes, guys, it will show. I guarantee you 100%. Okay, and it just really makes a shoe look bad. All right, so they do have different materials and different cleaners out there to actually help to clean the shoes. And I'll let you guys know that as well. New Balance actually has a can similar to what Nike has as well, and it has the brush on it and the foam spray, and you do the same thing. You spray the infected areas and then you pretty much clean it in that circular motion, okay, and it will get your shoes clean, but you really have to do a little bit of scrubbing, and that pretty much depends on how bad the stain is as well, okay? Now, it does go on to say, guys, that if you're interested in grabbing your hands on the newest addition to one of the longest running lineups, stay posted, as their release is slated for April the 6th in North America and globally on May the 4th. Retail will be around $175 US, and offerings come in 3 color varieties, that being gray, navy, and black. Alongside its debut, the brand is adding the newcomer to its customization platform on June the 14th. Alright, which I think is great, guys. Those are obviously great colorways. My favorite colorway is definitely the gray. Now, if you guys like navy, if you guys like black, there's also burgundy, there's green, there's yellow. There's a whole different segment of variations of shoes for these New Balance that's going to be coming out, guys, relatively soon. So, you know, if you're interested, definitely let me know. You know, guys, the thing is, what I'm going to do is I'll do a separate segment for the New Balance, just like I do with Nike Air Jordan. If you guys are interested, let me know down below. And, you know, we'll go from there. All right, guys. So what I'll do now is let's put some images up of the shoe so you guys can get a general idea. Now, here's an image, guys, and as you can see right here, very nice, lovely looking shoe, guys. I like the new straps that's on the side of the shoe that they mentioned in the article. It's definitely got the 990 on the back. Beautiful, very beautiful shoe. New Balance, just like Nike Air Jordan, is always known for its individual stitching, and you can see that right around the solid outsole, guys, and all around the New Balance end on the side. And that's another thing I always like, guys, that about New Balance is the fact that the end has always been reflective. I think they're going to stick with that tradition because it's just a classic, okay? It's a staple with New Balance, okay? I think they need to keep it, and it just really makes the shoe pop, and I think it looks great, okay? If we go, guys, on the other side of the shoe, you know, same ordeal. One thing about New Balance, they've always been extremely comfortable, extremely stylish as well. Ignore the fact, guys, when they talk about, you know, how certain people wear the shoes. Again, it's a staple in the DC, in the District of Columbia where I'm from, but it's also, you know, a shoe pretty much that nobody thinks too much about in other parts of the country, okay? That's why I mentioned earlier in the article, guys, when I said that this shoe or this brand pretty much walks that thin line, because you got people that love it and you got people that hate it, and you got people that just really don't, you know, care too much for it. It's just another shoe to them, okay? So, you know, New Balance, I think people got to show it a little bit more love, and that's just my personal opinion. You know, a lot of dads for some reason do wear these shoes, and I think because they are so comfortable, okay? But then you got people like myself and others from the city that actually rock these shoes, and we bring them out of that boring state, and, you know, and we bring them into fruition, okay? We make them look good, we make them look stylish, and, you know, that's what we do, you know, coming from the city. So, and lastly, guys, let's put up the last image. Now you can see the top of the shoe, guys. Very great looking shoe. I do love the mesh, as always, around the toe box area. It's very breathable, and it's also long lasting and it's durable, so that's what you want in your shoe, okay? You can see the individual stitching around the front of the toe box area and within the mesh area of the shoe as well. The white shoestrings obviously look great. I would not change those out because it really makes the shoe look that much better, okay? It looks like, guys, from what I can see as well, it has like an American flag right on the front part of the tongue, and it's actually stitched onto the mesh part of the tongue as well, so I think that looks great. If you look close, guys, you can see the 990 V5 nameplate right at the bottom of the American flag on the front of the tongue. That looks great. And I do like what the inside says, the New Balance Ultra Soft Comfort Insert Ortholite. Alright, so again, you know, this is one of those shoes, guys, where you know it's going to be extremely comfortable. They are very soft, and most importantly, they are lightweight, okay, which is what you want in the shoe, okay? So these are one of them shoes that you obviously can work out in, you can run in them, but again, just like how I feel about Nike Air Jordan, this is not a shoe that I personally would run in because I like to keep my shoes looking good and clean and immaculate as possible. All right, guys. So again, that is the information, guys. And like I said, they are going to be releasing on April the 6th of 2019, which is actually a few days from now. The global release date will be May the 4th. So obviously North America is going to get them first, in which we should, okay? And again, they're retailing for $175. I want to make a quick point on that. I remember guys back in the day with the New Balance shoes where they didn't cost $175. New Balance shoes used to be like around $50 to about $70, $75 back in the day, okay? And then there were different versions of the shoes. We had the classic 574 series, which I remember back in the day. Of course, we got the 990 series. We've got the 400 series. I've had some shoes in the 600 series as well. So those were different shoes. I'm not quite sure at this point why the New Balance brand and the cost is starting to go up on these shoes, because it's pretty much the same shoe. Okay, it's the same material that they've been using. Only thing different is, guys, they may add a few extra little straps on it or something like that. But it's really not nothing to me that would explain why these shoes, are costing so much. Okay, but they are coming around a lot with the style. They're changing things up, and obviously I've always been a fan of the shoe, but I'm really a fan of the shoe now because of how clean and elegant and how great the shoes look. All right, so you guys let me know how y'all feel about that particular information. Let me know also, guys, if this is going to be a cop or a pass for you, and also, like I said, remind me, let me know if this is a segment that you guys would like. I would definitely do more videos and information on the New Balance shoe. All right, guys. Also, make sure, guys, that you like and share this content. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy the content, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And finally, do not forget to tap the bell symbol so that you receive notifications when the DC Show puts up new content. So I appreciate you guys watching and listening and tuning in. Until the next time, have a good one.